Good morning, everybody. Once again, I'm coming back on here. Good morning, everybody. Once again, coming back on here because I realized I didn't spell it wrong, but I put it into the computer wrong, Green Bay. So anyway, just come back on here once again, 8:35 a.m., Green and Gold Friday. We're not calling it Black Friday. We're calling it Green and Gold Friday. Green and yellow, green and gold, whichever you prefer, um, to enjoy another victory for the Packers. I remember 1986, Packers played on Thanksgiving against the Lions, and we were supposed to lose. We were 4-12 that year. Forrest Gregg was our coach, and we were losing. There was 58 seconds left, and trying to think of the punter for the Lions. Oh, I knew it. Oh my gosh, I knew it. He kicked forever. Anyhow, he punted to Walter Stanley. I used to call him Walter, Mr. Excitement Stanley. He was supposed to call a fair catch. It was a high scoring game. I believe it was 44-40. I think we won. And we were down, and nobody blocked for him. He turned it up. He was going one way to the left, and he cut back the other way to the right, and he took it up the sideline, and we won an unbelievable Thanksgiving Day game. For me, as a Packer fan, never thinking we'd ever get to a Super Bowl. It was 1986. I was 14 years old, and I would still wait another 10 more years for the Packers to get to a Super Bowl. But it was a great Thanksgiving. I remember being at my grandmother and grandfather's house that Thanksgiving, and we never really were out much for Thanksgiving. But I was there at that time. My uncles were there. They were Giant fans. And oh my gosh, it's bothering me that I don't know the guy's name. Boy. Anyway, not the Packer guy, but the Lion guy. So anyway, Walter Stanley's son tried out for the Packers. I believe it was last summer. He didn't make it, but Walter, Mr. Excitement Stanley. That was an incredible Thanksgiving game win. Yeah, the Packers only won their third game that day, but they would go and play the Giants the next week. I went to the game, and they got blown out by the Super Bowl champion. Not yet, but they were going to win the Super Bowl that year, New York Giants, 55-24. I was a freshman in high school, but for that one Thanksgiving Day game, Walter Stanley made me smile. And then even Forrest Gregg said, the coach said he was supposed to call for a fair catch, but Stanley said no, he wanted to make something happen. But if you go back and look at the play, it's back in 1986. Check out Walter Stanley Thanksgiving, and you'll see an incredible play with no blocking, basically, because nobody was blocking because he was supposed to call for a fair catch. Like 7 guys came running at him. He cut back, turned the other way, and went up the sideline for an unbelievable punt return. I think it was about 75 yards, and the Packers would go on and win that game, 44-40. Anyway, so that was an exciting game yesterday. Packers beating the Lions in a game we needed, pretty much a playoff game. Packers come up big, get the W, get 3 in a row now after the loss to the Eagles. Wait a minute, they lost to Carolina and lost to the Eagles. Beat the Giants was that's why that Giant game was huge to get our season back on track. Everybody wanted to fire Matt LaFleur, as you know. They still might want to fire him if we don't get it done this year. But thank goodness for Micah Parsons, Dontavian Wicks with a huge game yesterday. Christian Watson with another bomb touchdown. Great. Glad he's back. Can't wait to get Jaden Reed back. Love played incredible. The line blocked well. Jacobs is getting healthier. Probably had his best game. Luke Musgrave with a big catch. So the lowlights of the game basically were just Devontae Wyatt getting injured, and of course Carrington Valentine's missed tackle before the half. He's got to wrap up and bring him down. We'll get beat in a more important game. So Green Bay, enjoy the weekend. Rest up. Get ready for the Bears next week. Hopefully Philadelphia beats the Bears today. And I'm continuing my day 3 now of my cheat meals. And I'm going out later, about 3 o'clock, to a restaurant that I love. Can't wait, but I am fasting right now because I want to enjoy it. Just drinking coffee. And yeah, had a great feast yesterday. Good meal on Wednesday. Weights, I'm not going to tell you my weight right now, but my weight's not too terrible. And I just worked out for 90 minutes, did some lifting, going to get a walk in, and we'll see where I am later. Everybody have a great day. Be safe. Go Pack Go. Happy Friday, November 28, 2025, Green and Gold Friday. Go Pack Go. Joe Pone from Behind the Cheese, and thank you again to all my subscribers. Thank you to my views. I appreciate it. Give me some feedback. Hit a like and tell a friend. Go Pack Go.